Are you like me? Meaning, do you have like perfect plans, you analyze everything, but you never seem to achieve any progress? Almost no action is taken. Well, yeah, because I'm at this point I'm very old. I'm not gonna say any numbers, but I'm very old. And what I've discovered is that, yeah, this doesn't work. If you want to actually make any progress in life with any of your projects, your plans, your ideas, your whatever, then you have to start some sort of movement. You have to stand up and move in some direction. Do anything, do something. And that gives you momentum, because the most energy goes into starting to move, in creating some sort of momentum. Now, if you overplan, overanalyze, or maybe even plan at all, then that actually hinders your momentum, because you're making all these plans which very rarely actually have any connection to reality at all. And these plans and ideas and all the structure that you create in your head is actually stopping you from starting, because there's all these criteria that you've built. There's all these timelines that you've created. Okay, so the best time to do this is on this day, or when these things have aligned, and the best time to do this part is when I have enough something, right? There's always these criteria in your plans. Even if you don't like actually try to create them, they will appear, because all like any plans are basically some sort of structure of things that we've created in our head. And that kind of, it's like a fictional reality that we create, and then that fictional reality will have by default some sort of criteria or some kind of things, which like you will feel like, okay, they have to kind of go together with something, and then you look at your actual reality and it doesn't match, and you're like, okay, I guess it's not the time. I guess I have to change the plan, or I have to think through the plan differently, analyze things. Okay, so I need this, it doesn't work, because no plan survives contact with reality. I don't remember who said this, but it's true. Like, nothing that I've imagined has actually ever like become the exact reality that I wanted. Not because I don't have a good imagination, or my logic is just, I don't know, bad. It's just because you can't imagine everything. You can't predict everything, every step. It's impossible. And when you start, the reality that you knew before starts changing. So if you want to achieve anything in life, if you have any goals, if you have any plans, if you have any dreams, whatever, then first you need to start moving, just at all. Get off the couch, get out of the bed, get out of the chair, wherever you're doing your dreaming, thinking, planning, analysis, I don't know, imagination, whatever, get out of that chair and start moving. And that might mean, I don't know, different things. Like physical movement usually helps because your brain actually works better when you're physically moving, partly because, well, it's just how we're built, and partly because movement improves your mood, and better mood correlates to success. There's a book called, I think it was called Before Happiness or I don't remember what it was exactly, but the point of the book was that happiness comes before success. Like, if you want to become successful, you need to get happy first, which usually you would think is the other way around. First success, then happiness. But it's actually happiness, then success. Like, anyway, we're not gonna get too deep into that, but basically, like, movement, exercise improves your mood, increases your happiness. So, like, physical movement helps a lot. Other type of movement, obviously, is like intellectual movement, or like actually getting things done. So maybe it's some sort of design, or some sort of I don't know, content creation, like this vlogging thing challenge that I've created for myself. I don't know how to say this. Like, if I had planned it out, it wouldn't have worked. I didn't really, I mean, I did some planning, but basically, I mean, I can't say that anything actually has worked, other than I am at day 17, I believe, and I have actually created some videos, and they are publicly available on YouTube, and like, people can see them. So it's like, is that an achievement? To me it is, because like my perfectionism wouldn't let me get to this point if I had planned it out and I had all these criteria. Like, I had to physically, mentally, I don't know, in any way possible, I had to force myself through this perfectionism barrier. One thing that helps is the knowledge that nobody actually will see those videos. And if they will, they won't be interested in them, so they will click away, so I won't embarrass myself. Like, they will see, okay, who is this guy? It's not interesting to me, and they will move on. If it is interesting to them, then they will watch or continue watching. If if they are interested in the video and they continue watching, then that's a good thing, right? That's kind of the goal of this, right? Now, I don't know your goals, I don't know whatever your plans are, but again, if you do something incorrectly or whatever, you can always correct yourself, right? And if nobody cares, then that's great. Like if you failed and nobody cares, then that's not a problem. Okay, you failed, okay, you can try again. If you fail and somebody cares, that's also not a problem. That's good, because they will help you out. Like, let's say it's, I don't know, a client, a customer, whatever. You fail and they care that it didn't go well, then you'll say, okay, I'll try again. What's the issue here? Let's figure it out. Okay, this is an issue. Let's do it differently. If not, you learn something. Like, if you don't succeed the second time, you learn something. My cat always has to start screaming for some reason when I'm recording a video. That's nice. Anyway, so basically the fact that nobody cares helps my perfectionism, because like if they don't care, nothing happened. I didn't embarrass myself. And what is the worst thing that can happen, right? So that kind of helps. But still, for years, I had all these things like, okay, I know what a perfect video looks like, and whenever I try to make a video, it's just bad, right? So my preconceived notions of something, a video, stopped me from starting, from moving, from creating momentum. And the same goes for any other project or any other thing that I have created or done or succeeded at, versus the things that I haven't succeeded at. Like if I want it to be perfect, if I have like too many plans, ideas about what something has to be, it either doesn't work at all, I don't even start, or it takes me much longer than it should have taken me. If I just started, I don't know, failed, got some feedback, and then tried to change it, improve it. Like whenever I overthink, I just create more work for myself, or I just kill any kind of momentum that I could have had. But whenever I just start doing something, I start some movement, like some work, some taking some steps towards anywhere. Like if it's in any general direction towards where I need to go, or even if it's not in that general direction. Like if I want to do, I don't know, I want to create a website for my company, but I don't know, I like for some reason I'm not able to. It's not working. I don't know. I don't have the motivation. I don't have anything. I don't have ideas. Nothing is working out. Like if I do something else, like some project that, I don't know, I might be motivated to do, it's better than to sit there and be like mad at myself that I'm not doing this thing. So, I mean, this is a thing with ADHD that I've noticed a lot. A lot of people have noticed it. Like when you need to get something done, you start doing other things that maybe usually you wouldn't want to do or just didn't feel like doing. I don't know, you start cleaning everything, right? You take the trash out. You do all this other stuff that is nice to do, but not at this moment, right? But usually, whenever I start cleaning, whenever I start doing all these other things, like maybe I design some other thing, right? I get into a good mood from that, and I feel like, oh, I have energy, I have kind of inspiration, like some generic inspiration, or like I can do things, I have like self-belief, you know? And very often, so basically I create momentum, and I'm able to redirect that momentum into the project that I needed to do. Like I wanted to do it, but it just wasn't working out. But now I can do it because I feel like doing it, because I got the energy from something else. I got the energy from starting some sort of movement. I got momentum, which I was able to redirect or direct towards the thing that I wanted to do. So that's kind of one thing. The other thing is, if you start movement, you get momentum. and then you're able to find direction. So this one was about like, I don't have the energy or whatever. But the second point is like, if you don't have a plan, start moving first, get momentum, and then you will have more perspective. Because if you're standing still here, you're just thinking all these things, right? Or sitting here or whatever, you have just one point of perspective, one point of view. But if you step here or step here or start moving in general, you start getting more perspective. Like your vision becomes 3D. And now you, with that extra perspective, you're better able to find the correct direction in which to move, or to which move towards to Jesus Christ. Like you'll be able to find your direction better, whatever. And obviously it's still not going to be like 100% precisely into the like bullseye of the bullseye, because like you don't know what you'll do in 5 years or 2 years. Even if you plan everything out, like the best scenario, things will change, the future will change. You can't predict everything. So you need to start moving, you'll get momentum, you'll find the direction you want to go into, and then you'll keep adjusting. Basically the point is, start moving first, that will give you momentum, and then you can direct that momentum into the right direction, and the direction will reveal itself to you. And that's all I wanted to say in this video. Thank you for listening. See you in the next one.